Hey everyone, me Kevin here. Welcome back to another course member live stream. So today the stimulus package is expected to pass. Obviously, we've got a few things going on today. We've got not only is the stimulus package expected to pass, but we've got CPI data that came in much better than expected, which is very, very good. Again, I am of the strong, firm believer or belief that we're not going to see real, consistent, long-term inflation, or as they say, persistent inflation. I really believe we're going to see this, we're going to see some crazy spikes over the next 3 months. It'll lead to a lot of volatility, but long term, 5 years out, I don't expect we're going to see like some crazy hyperinflation or something like that, even as the velocity of money starts increasing. In terms of stocks and the markets, we do have the 10-year Treasury bond auction that will be taking place right now between now and 10 o'clock, which is about when we end the live stream. We want to watch stocks during this time. Obviously, we'll do Q&A. We got the Bloomberg terminal coming up right now. A lot of excitement, though. This is the second day of our rally here. This is good. I mean, we were talking about these catalysts last week, right? We were talking about how, hey, we've got a weekend catalyst. We've got the stimulus catalyst. We've got the fact that bonds could settle down again. Yeah, so what? You have a bad auction one time, and it freaks the whole market out, which kind of led to this disaster. And then the market settles down. We get over it, So it's not uncommon to see the market go through these emotional spells, so to speak. Yeah, I mean, overall, I'm very bullish here. It is interesting, though. I'll tell you, cost is up double on the day here. I mean, some of these momentum stocks are just absolutely crushing it right now. Look at this. Express over the last 3 days, it's just been straight up. Cost, it's just straight up today. I mean, double today. GameStop, it's up 37%. I mean, this is really just like a repeat of what we saw in January, which is crazy because these stocks, they came straight down, like hardcore straight down. There were a lot of bag holders, a ton of bag holders. So just be careful, right? It's playing with fire a little bit here. Totally fun, I think, to play with some funds though, and see what kind of ride you can get in on, but nothing that you'd be afraid to lose, certainly. We saw the same kind of run at Sundial, right? This thing shot up from 50 cents to $4, and now it's at $1.30. Cannabis not doing so great today, though, in the market. The sticks overall here on cannabis really pushing down cannabis. Peloton, Apple down a little bit. Most things down maybe a quarter of a percent here that are down. Nothing majorly down. We've got, certainly excitement, but also the market's being tenuous. It's being very, very careful with what's going to be happening with bonds here in the next hour. So I wouldn't be surprised for us to see some more red arrows or red candlesticks as we wait to see how the bond auction goes. So we'll pull up the yield on the 10-year. That should give us the most accurate kind of feeling in terms of what's happening in the bond auction that's going on right now. It doesn't close until 10. But we'll keep an eye on this. So let's make sure we have the 10-year up. In the meantime, we'll also bounce between. We'll see if there's any kind of reference to bonds on CNBC, for example. We'll jump on over to that as well. We'll keep an eye on that. Right now, they're just, for example, interviewing somebody from Oracle. But yeah, take a look at this. The bond yields are actually plummeting right now. Let's zoom into this because I know I'm slightly in the way of this. This was my expectation, is that my expectation, and it's what I said this morning too, is that we're gonna have a very stable bond market, and prices are gonna come down. Or I'm sorry, not prices. Prices are gonna go up. Yields are going to go down, and that's gonna be very, 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 very good for the stock market. So we've got yields down already, ticking down here. We've only been open for about, on this trading here, we've only been open for about 2 minutes, and we're already having a tick down here on the yields. I wouldn't be shocked to see this sort of be the end of people paying attention to the yields, and we get a nice run here. Rocket Mortgage is running. GameStop, look at this, 344. I mean, GameStop is not stopping today. It's actually incredible. We opened up around, look at this, 258 at a low, and it's just been straight up. I mean, we're almost up 100 points on GameStop here. Really incredible. Not something I look at as like a long run invest, but in terms of a swing trade, whoo, very, very, very nice. No massive deals here in the red zone. Wayfair, for example, not exactly like a smoking hot deal right now at 313. What's Tesla doing? Let's look at Tesla for a sec. We do have Tattooed Chef reporting earnings today. Look, their website analytics I'm bullish on. I'm not so bullish though on, like, I'm concerned for Tattooed Chef on the freezer food market. I think people are over it. I think people had enough freezer food the first half to maybe 3/4 of the pandemic. Now there's a transition to more of the either eating out directly or ordering in. Who knows? That's just potential COVID pattern. And I don't know. I don't know how much of a sustained rally we're going to see in the freezer food section. We'll see. We'll see earnings to later today. Maybe that can dampen some of our concerns. We shall see. AMC running again, but certainly not moving at all relative to GameStop's run that we're seeing here and the run that we're seeing over at Rocket Mortgage. And I really want to look for some potential opportunities, especially as this yield continues to decline. What is this? Dear friends, happy to share great monetary decision, 1 hour interview. Okay, yeah, we don't really care about this. Sorry. So we're going to continue to watch the yields here as the auction takes place today. Let's go into the 1 day and let's zoom in a little bit further here. Okay, here we go. Oops. Let's zoom in right into this section here. There we go. This will give us a little bit more of an idea as to what's happening right now. And this is what we want to pay attention to right here, this decline. This decline is good for stocks. I saw a little bit of an uptick there as I traded away or screened away. But let's do some Q&A. Let's watch what's going on with the stocks, especially stocks like NIO. It's only at 41 right now. It hit 45 pretty quickly this morning. We had a big rally at the EVs this morning. Tesla went to almost 710. And, okay, it looks like we're getting ready for trading almost on Roblox. Looks like it's going to open between 68 and 70, which puts it at around a $45 billion valuation, which is incredible. So we're going to see a big bump here at of 50% or so at Roblox. Okay, let's do some Q&A while we wait. We can also watch the first trades here on Roblox. So we'll keep the chart open here for Roblox. Let's see here. All right. I'm not buying Roblox. I'm a little too concerned about the potential for gaming, for gaming to fade a little bit during the reopening here. So, okay. Let's see here. All right, what do we got in terms of questions? Yeah, GME running. Tesla obviously much better than where we had been. GME is just literally going to the moon. It's absolutely incredible. Someone here says take some profits. My 6-year-old nephew just sent me a video message dancing and telling me about robots he bought on Roblox. I haven't heard about it until today, but I'll take it as a sign. I'm in. That's awesome. Yeah, no kidding. I gotta get Jack on this. Maybe Jack can tell me what all the hubbub's about. Let's see. 10-year bonds. The 10-year, I'm pretty sure the 10-year auction finishes in an hour. Because I think that if the pricing ends in an hour, and then we'll know what the results were. But let me see. I had that up, so I'll try to pull it up here from my history. Let's see. Okay, Treasury. Here we go. General auction timing. Auctions, Resource Center, Institutional. Where is it? General auction timing. Somebody sent me a good link earlier. I don't have it handy right now. But yeah, from earlier, what we were looking at, we saw that the auctions were starting at 9 and then ending at thanks. Yeah, this is the upcoming auction. This is today. The 10-year, $38 billion. Let's click on it. Let me see. Yeah. Wish they would give us a little bit more live data. Can I look at it here? Download auction query. No. They're not going to make it super easy for me to see, but we'll keep an eye on those yields. Okay, so do I think ARK is undervalued? I don't know. I don't value ETFs. I value the underlying. And I love, for example, Tesla. You all know that, and some of the big holdings. So what do we have here? Have your kids check out cartoon channels on Roblox? Oh, thank you for that. I'll check that out. We'll stick Jack on it as a stock market researcher, and then we'll have to write him off as a business expense. Yeah, research and fundamentals is a big part of the money course. That's a lot of it is still in development, though. We've got some really good fundamental lectures already and research lectures, but more is coming. Yeah, I'm okay with Tesla under 700. Absolutely. Buying down margin. Yeah, I mean a lot of the funds I have are going to pay off margin right now. Let's see. Bought some GME and Jan at 250. Whoa. You have been through a roller coaster. Jeez. Suits will pay attention to the yield. Exactly. EBIX is running up because it's sold off because of some dumb short seller. I mean, that was the whole reason for getting into the trade. The yield's falling again here on the 10-year. You didn't buy enough during the dips. What's the juicy buy now? Yeah, we'll go through the sticks in just a moment here. You see the M1 Finance ad with its CEO on YouTube? He was indirectly talking crap about everyone. I have not seen that. No. Yes, I use a mortgage broker. Can you only see the auction results live from Bloomberg? I don't know. I don't know if somebody knows a way I can actually type that in. I was just gonna watch the yields. I don't know if I can actually track, the minute by minute here. But right now it's declining, so we'll see. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, other questions here. Oops, sorry. The headphones. Yeah, I mean, yeah, headphones are good when we're trying to listen to things go on. Like Congress is talking right now too, but they're just they're still debating. Yeah, still debating. Okay. Yes, on mortgage broker. Rocket's running. Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. First question here, Kevin. What's your recommendation / experience in a market where the average house is listed for 700K, gets sold for 150 to 200K above asking? Tempted to sell. Yeah, I mean, I personally, I'm not tempted to sell. It's harder to buy deals in that kind of environment, right? So you really have to find things that are beat up to the point where your retail buyers aren't competing as much, and you could get in above your flippers, and that takes becoming very well educated in what all the comps are doing. Meet Kevin's interview with Jack on Roblox. That'd be funny. Yeah, let's see. No, gaming, you're right. Gaming's been strong for really the last 20 years. It's true. Bloomberg said 1 p.m. for auctions. Where did you hear that? Maybe is it Central Time then? I thought it was but we'll see it. I mean, we'll be on. Let's see. Right now the yield is pretty stable on the 10-year, 1.52. You see it here though. Why are Chinese stocks and Chinese market falling so hard? Don't know. How do you use margin wisely to make sure you don't lose your shirt? Well, don't overextend your margin. It's really important. Ideally staying under 20% is so important. Kyle, welcome. Thank you for joining today. Bought GME at 250, put in a sell order for that price, forgot about it, executed after hours last night. I'm dying inside right now. Yeah, another reason I hate limit orders. Limit orders, I've noticed, I've seen, for every person who gets saved by a limit order, I see people get screwed by limit orders as well. So that's why usually, people are like, oh, Kevin, why market orders? It's because if I want to execute, I want to execute. Now you could do a limit and watch it execute or manually execute, but I've seen pricing get worse doing that. So, limits can be a little funny. Okay, I've answered the ARK question. So nice 68% increase on revenue at Roblox. Yeah, careful. We got a lot of pandemic numbers in there. APTX, don't know anything about that. I should have started position. Well, shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? We got to be careful with the shoulda, couldas. We talk about that in the course too, that we've got to be very careful with, let me see if I can get those treasury listings again, just to see what time that was to make sure. Mention, okay, from, here we go. All right, let's get to the bottom of this. Okay, treasuries. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll have this going in the meantime. So let's keep doing some questions in the meantime. Is Enphase a better buy than what? I don't know what your comparison is because it got cut off, but I do think Enphase is a great buy, and I think it's very cheap relative to where it should be right now, which is a good thing. I like inexpensive. especially on some of my favorite companies. All right, trying to get the link to the Treasury timing again because we had that up. So I'm going to pull that. Okay, still looking here. So let's do some more questions here. Yeah, how high will GME go? Geez, nobody knows. I mean, there was so much talk about it going to 1,000 at one point, right? Yeah, 1 p.m. Eastern for the auctions. I'm pretty sure that's when they end, though. That's what I thought. Maybe off by an hour here, but I'm pretty sure that's when they end. And so it's an hour-long auction. Somebody's got to have the link. If you have the link for the timing of the auctions, could I bug you to put that in the Discord stocks? There we go. Treasury timing. Okay, thank you for that. Eden just posted it. Yeah, see, it's Eastern time. That's what I thought. The 10-year starts at 12 p.m. And the non-competitive closing time 12 p.m. and the competitive closing time is 1 p.m. So over this next hour, we should continue to see results from the 10-year auction. The 120-day auction is already done. So we're just the 10-year. This is the hour. So we're right. All right. Let's see if let's see here. Do I think we'll have Roblox now adjusted to 65 to 67, so adjusted down a little bit. Do you think interest calmness will peak right after the end of the bond auction? Interest calmness will peak. Well, I do think I think things will settle down. I think the madness might calm down. Yeah. In your YouTube course, do you help with subscribers? Can you share some details on the YouTube course? Yes, I talk about strategies for getting subscribers. Absolutely, that's a big part. With a seller's market in real estate, would you buy a first-time home buyer or wait until prices fall a bit? I would not wait. Don't wait to buy real estate. Buy real estate and wait. I would not try to time that. I would try to find a good deal right now based on whatever the prices are. Yeah, there's no interest for BlockFi in New York because they don't have the license yet. Neither does Voyager and many of the others. Been watching your course, but we love it so far. I was just wondering if you plan to go over how you find stocks. Yeah, stock screening is something I plan to in the future. It's down the road though, because really stock ideas can come from anywhere. People talking about them, reading the paper, news, researching other stocks. They can come from anywhere. Right now I'm focused on adding to the stock course, but I will be adding to the YouTube course again too. I regularly add to all of them, especially as updates come out. Like when updates came out that were relevant to the real estate investing, and then I go in there and update that. So the goal is to make sure they're always updated. I paid for the course from your alert on Fisker. Oh, that's freaking awesome. Well, I like to hear that. Yeah, we saw Fisker potentially starting to run yesterday, and it had a beautiful run today. So congratulations. How do I recover from having 50% margin and riding it all the way down to Friday and selling it off? Should I hold? Yeah, I mean, it's tough, If you sold at this point, it wasn't the bottom of the market, but it was pretty dang low. I think the bottom was almost like Thursday. But yeah, it's pretty low. It's tough. I mean, you don't want to be at super high margin again, like those levels, right? So maybe you. I mean, if you sold off, if you're like at 0% margin, maybe you ask yourself, am I comfortable going to 20%? But then, if the market falls again, how much is that going to put me right back at 50%? Depends on what you're buying and how diversified you are. China announced increasing regulatory attention on tech companies. Yeah, it's not uncommon for them to trade these spats. I'm creating an M1 Pi for my siblings and myself to invest in future vacations. Any suggestions for which to buy to give us the biggest bang for a buck? I mean, it's really a personal decision, but I mean, for M1 Finance, I like 1337, 8, and 9. Those are great. Do you think it's best to get into? Yeah. Do you think it's best to get into this housing market with FHA or wait to put 20% down conventional? I would get in with 3.5% down, especially if your backups are renting out the rooms or renting out entirely. I just wouldn't wait to get into this market. I've wholesaled enough to get into a down payment in the process of getting pre-approved for an FHA duplex. Duplexes on the market are $100K overpriced. Should I tell my agent to just lowball them? So we got a bunch of course lectures on this, when it's okay to lowball. I don't want to go super in depth on that because we do have a bunch of lectures on this, but it comes to information and timing. So you got to get the right information. But you also, like, if the property just hit the market and you think it's overpriced 100K, doesn't mean it is overpriced 100K. And keep in mind, duplexes, they're very difficult to get under market value unless the rents are super low. That's why it's easier to get a wedge deal on a single family often than it is a duplex, but it depends the market you're in. I just did see yields tick up a tiny little bit, but we're still at days lows on the 10-year. Thoughts on getting a Tesla solar panels for a house? Whether or not it's a write-off depends. I mean, you get a tax credit. Whether you buy that or if you buy them, you get the tax credit. If it's a tax write-off, maybe if it's for business, but then you might not get the tax credit, right? So you've got this sort of give and take there. Thoughts on getting it? Yeah, so I mean, I like the Tesla solar panels, especially if you have an expensive electricity bill in California. Robinhood has screwed me out more than once, not doing a limit order when there is volatility, so I always use limit orders. That's unfortunate. On the Robinhood. Enphase or Solar Edge? Enphase for me. Should I sell Palantir and buy again at the dip? No, I don't. I'm not trading Palantir. It's not one of my trades. Okay. So, still debating the COVID relief plan, which is hilarious. I don't know how to quickly get, Brian K., I don't know how to quickly get to that, what you're asking for in AMC. If you can give me the code, I can put it in. How many people is Chamath blocked? Yep. Airbnb analysis. You got it. And now the fundamental analysis, don't go fast. So that's why I don't promise timeframes on fundamental deep dives. So yeah, rocket to the moon. Can I buy a 3-bedroom house and rent out all the rooms? I mean, technically, if you buy a home to live there, you'd have to live there, and you generally say that you intend to live there for a year. Now, it depends if you say you will live there for a year or if you intend to live there for a year. Depends on what your documents say. We got lectures on that one too. So, thoughts on getting Tesla solar? Yeah, okay, well, we answered that one. How about know much about the UK housing market, price to earnings ratio? Yeah, I mean, the thing is, interest rates influence the PE ratios, which I mean, PE ratio is a funny way to call it for real estate. Usually we talk about the gross rent multiplier. So the GRMs, the gross. I mean, you're going to have highs as interest rates adjust. So you have to look within that, within these new highs, how can you find a good deal in your market? Cost trading is paused on the downturn. Let's see, because it ran up over 20% or ran up over 100%, excuse me. Let's look at the Webull here. See what's going on. Yeah, cost is suspended. GameStop. Oh, GameStop. Massive red candlestick here on GameStop. Fisker's redding a little bit as well. Canoe stable. Rocket redded as well. Fubo TV. So something just happened that kind of spooked things a little bit. Makes you wonder if it was the Treasury auction. Okay, one sec. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, that's hilarious. Okay. So GameStop got halted too. Let's see what's going on here. What's going on the 6 here? Look at Bitcoin, almost 57,000. That's cray. Shift Technology, 6.3%. Rocket up, but still, falling down here. Cost went from 120%. Big red candles here. We're in free fall mode here on GameStop. What's happening? Oh man, look at this. This is disaster. Wow. That's cray. We are now at 282, plummeting on GameStop. GameStop only up 6% on the day right here. Stabilizing 10%, 11%. Okay, back up. This is interesting. What's happening here? Fisker's red candle sticking as well. Is the auction going crap? I mean, I don't see yields moving, so I don't think this is yield induced. let's go back here. Let's see what's CNBC reporting. No, they're still talking about Roblox, which is still not priced. Well, I mean, it's priced between 65 and 67, but it's still not live trading here. Fisker is red candlesticking in bed. GameStop's trying to push back on this red fall here. I mean, crazy how quickly these things are moving here. Zillow's still trending up. A little bit of red here on Redfin. Chef Technology, 6%. What's Tesla and NIO doing? The suits, yeah. Wow, Tesla's red candlesticking here. Okay, so here's this potential vol. Okay, this is actually an expectation we had. Remember we said during the auction, we might see a fall until the actual auction results come out. This is going to be a potential buying opportunity. Unless the auction goes bad, then you'll buy and get screwed. But if the auction goes good, you could buy this dip and make money. I mean, Tesla at 666. I mean, I don't know what's more juicy than that. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, why is this dropping so hard? Let's see here. Okay, whoa. I saw it the first time you posted it. I will gladly pull up and see what's going on Twitter. But I don't think one person's tweet. One person saying they sold out of their GME 9 minutes ago. 9 minutes ago? Let's see. That's let's say okay, this is Tesla. Well, the whole market's starting to fall down. So let's look at GameStop here. Where's GME? Where'd it go? GME. GME. Okay, GameStop suspended. Yeah, it was about 9 minutes ago that the thing started crashing. That's crazy. No way. So we've got really Chris? I love Chris. 117K followers. I mean, really? I mean, the timing was perfect. That's crazy. That's crazy if that's what caused that. I don't know about that. Maybe there was another talent, but that is some crazy timing right here. But then again, you know what could have happened? There could have been a big sell order right here. You know, maybe we had a big volume. Maybe there was like a sell order of 100,000 shares or something like that. And that just sort of started triggering trailing stop losses and let it down. Tesla trying to bounce back up here. We're getting green right now. I mean, I like Tesla at these levels. Let's see here. Redfin. Okay. Express, Fisker moving up again. Open Door. What do we got over here? Sundial down rough today. Sundial, the cannabis trade's really down today. Lots of red kind of forming throughout the market. AMC going down too. Really, let's see here. Just shows how volatile these guys are. I mean, easy come, easy go. There go all the gains on AMC. That's crazy. It says somebody sold $9 million of GME. Jeez. It's a big sell. Okay, Tesla bouncing back. NIO flat for the day. Roblox still not up. Might be a dip opportunity here just to grab in a little bit. I don't know that it's enough of a dip for me to want to keep going into margin to buy these. But let's see. Okay, Tesla's down about 1%, flattening out here. Okay, let's do a little bit more. Institutions bought the meme stocks, then sold off. That's not uncommon. And remember, one of the things that I mentioned is I do not think that institutions are not involved in this trade. You know, we look at, for example, GameStop. It's the retail trade. You can bet there are a ton of institutions playing this trade as well because the volatility is there. and institutions love following the volatility. GameStop is not even on the chart right now. Let's see where it is. GME suspended. That's not so good. Let's keep an eye on this. Bond yields here, pretty stable though. Bond yield stable. Let's go. I know some of y'all are posting some links in Discord. Okay. Okay. Who has the link for the treasuries? I'll pull that up in Discord. Thank you for posting, by the way. How much cash on hand do you keep in a savings account? Usually 0. Oh, thank you for posting the 10-year. Right now, I have some cash that I'm going to use to pay off margin. And then I'll be back to 0 cash. So generally, whatever cash I have, I use to pay off. Yeah, the suits are messing with GameStop again. So 10-year Treasury note auction. Oh, this is a cool link. But it says the latest release is Feb. So this isn't helping us. Yeah, the final data will come out at 1 p.m. But the auction is currently happening. And so we've got this hour window here. But yeah, 10 o'clock is going to be very, very interesting for us. Interesting. It looks like somebody's also posting a picture here. You can't place this trade due to margin. Was that a GME trade, Venom? Thanks for posting that in the chat. Okay, let's go back to the charts here. We got some major volatility happening right now. Let's see. Yeah, so 1337 is very well diversified. You can go over to 1339 and be more concentrated, or concentrate however you want. Tesla stopped at 666. Coincidence. Look at this. GameStop now down about 6%. Oh, Sundial wasn't available on Robinhood, huh? Yeah, look at costs going from 120% up to literally down, to down, or just still up 40%. So I mean, it's almost erased 100 percentage points here, 80 percentage points. This is a very bizarre, sudden shift here in the market. Would you favor using a swing trade on a high conviction stock that's dipping you would already be buying by extra? Usually I don't swing trade my high convictions. My high convictions are usually long holds. Usually I swing trade stuff I don't have high conviction in. They're actually almost the extreme opposite. Like Fisker, I would swing trade it. CCAV and Tesla, I hold. GameStop now down 12%. A lot of stop losses here is my guess. You get a lot of trailing stops, and it just sell. That's crazy. Looks like the vote for the stimulus package will be beginning at approximately the same time the Treasury bond posts. Interesting. I want to watch. I want to see if we can get some big discounts here in the next 20 minutes. And then I might want to buy. Let's see what happens. This is fascinating. The bond yield is still trending down. If this bond yield goes bad and I buy, I'm going to be very sad. We'll see what happens. But Tesla trending down. And this downtrend could continue while we wait for these auction results, which, in my opinion, I'm more bullish on. But I'm also usually Mr. Bull, so keep that in mind. GameStop down to 216 right now. Ugh. Yeah, get some level 99 fishing. Who said? Why do you say the auction's not going good? What do you think? Insiders at the auction notifying their suit buddies? Maybe, but if that were true, this would be changing. You know, the 10-year yield would not be declining, and there's no lag on this. You know, it's plummeting. It's just plummeting. This whole hour, it's been plummeting so far. The whole day, it's been plummeting. So unless we get screwed by this data, which is possible, I mean, to me, this is indicative of the auction actually going well. Why are these things dumping? I don't know. This is why you sell out along the way up in bits where it's overvalued in GME. Sure, in a stock that I don't have a very, very long-term conviction in, yes, I would trade out obviously at higher amounts and try to take some profits. But I would have probably taken profits on GameStop a long time ago, you know? Appreciate the quality of and that's the problem is trying to perfect that timing. Let's see. I have no idea if I get paid more if people watch the whole ads or press skip. Honestly, I don't know the answer to that. Okay. Yeah, not talking Tesla. Yeah, exactly. Okay, what else do we have here? Overselling happening, patience. Yeah, this is very interesting. I like that we get to watch this live here. VIX. Yeah, good idea. Let's pull up the VIX. Psychological fundamental element of weaknesses. Yeah, VIX. Okay, let's pull the VIX here. Should I wait for mortgage forbearance to end so I can buy a deal? No, I don't think there's going to be a catalyst when forbearance ends. No. Do you lose money by people having a premium YouTube subscription? I don't know. I think everybody should have YouTube Premium. Some people say it's higher. I always thought the revenue was lower from YouTube Premium. But what do I know? The VIX is super low. I mean, it's at 22. It's just at like all-time lows here over the past crisis that we've had. We did hit 22.9 over here. We're 22.6. Okay, we did hit 21 over here. And this is where this was crash period right here. This zone, starting right around here. So you can see the VIX up, up, up. Or, you know, settle, up, 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 settle. So we'll see. Yeah, and remember, yesterday's auction went very well. Today, I expect the auction to go well as well. Especially with what we had this morning in CPI data. The plummet is continuing here. I think actually GameStop is suspended. Correction. GameStop is suspended. Sundial selling off. OGI selling off. So some of the more momentum trades are really selling off here. Big sell-off in the momentum trades. Even Express. See, Fisker's holding up. Fisker's not as much of one of these momentum trades. It is a swing trade, but it's not like these other guys. And that's why it's barely shaving off compared to the other drama that's going on here. Bitcoin's selling off as well, just in the last chunk here. Lots of selling off. This market is quickly turning painful. Bitcoin plummeting actually right now. Or just the rate of the candlesticks here. So it's still up in the day. Tesla now down 2%. Oh, come on. It'd be so great if we can nail this and buy this dip in the next 15 minutes. Go shopping. And I want to see this skyrocket. Oh, it'd be so beautiful. Or I could get ripped off and get screwed. Both are possible. I would say I'm 70% we get a bounce after the auctions post. 30% I get screwed. That's my take. GME's back. Let's see. Oh, God. Under 2 now. Oh, it opened at 172 again. Oh. Easy come, easy go, as they say, right? But that's painful. Although I think a lot of people still have some big fat profits. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea why stocks are falling while the 10-year is falling. And again, I think the relationship is broken, but maybe people are just nervous. We got the Congress vote coming up at 10. You know, in Congress is going to vote in 18 minutes. The bonds are going to release in 18 minutes. Let's come up with a strategy here. Ideas, please. What to buy? Yes, actually, same thinking here. Okay, so just to chillax a little bit here, let's just look at prices. Okay, let's just get rid of for a moment the madness in the chart. Let's just look at prices for a moment. There we go. Sort alphabetically. Okay, so what do we got? And then the alphabetical sort. No Apple, no Amazon, no Airbnb, no Arc. I'm looking for cheap. Churchill, maybe. Churchill, maybe. I'm going to write these down. CCIV. Oh, man. I didn't eat breakfast. It's a problem. CCIV. Etsy's still too... I wouldn't buy it right now with the other deals going on. Neo. I'm very heavy in the EV, and I know that's an issue. So probably balance with some Palantir. Pins. Redfin. I'm not going to be able to buy all of these, so I would just pick some of these. Like, I have a big position in Redfin, so I'd probably buy Pins and or Palantir over. Roblox not open yet. Shift, Social, Square, 225, no. Tesla at 666, I'd buy that. Tesla. Oh, I'm not under all stocks. Oops. Okay. Unity. Unity's juicy. I don't want to dilute my concentrated stocks though right now, but I would be tempted to add Unity if I owned it, or Ubiquity. I'm not going to add to cannabis. I'm not going to add to foods. Snowflake's dirt cheap right now, under IPO price. I might write down Snow. PayPal, Nordstrom, Nike, Netflix. Microvish only has a swing on micro. Lemonade, no. Not here. GHVI at 16. Maybe. Probably not for me at 16, but it'd be a maybe. FRX 1099. That's very, very cheap right here. Very depressed still. Hasn't recovered yet. I really think that's going to be bouncing off 11 very soon, especially once it gets some media attention again. All of the peak media is gone on FRX. Yeah, it's like a 1099 or something. Peak media is gone at it, which is great. Like, that's the time to buy. This is why I say I don't like buying IPOs, because I like buying crap when peak media is gone. I don't like peak media. Okay. Sorry, I got some notifications. Nothing matters right now. Okay. Where's Tesla Neo? Verify these. GM's actually up today. CCAV trending up now. Okay, everything that we're talking about here is actually starting to trend up a little bit. That might be a sign of potential buy time. Okay, so I'm going to buy right now Scheisse. Just in the last 5 minutes of me looking, the stuff is already... I mean, it's a few bucks. It doesn't freaking matter. Okay, I'm going to buy a little bit of Tesla right now. What's my... Okay, I'm going to buy $40,000 of Tesla right now. Okay, I'll take a screenshot and then I can post that. Then we're going to buy... What else did I write down? I wrote down Redfin, Neo, and Palantir. Palantir, let's grab some of this. Palantir trending up as well. Let's go buy... I'm going to buy 40K of Palantir right now. Stop reminding me about margin. And then pins. Pins, I'll buy 30. And then I'm capping out here. Pins by... If I get screwed by this auction, I'm going to be pissed. Okay, pins. This is your Kevin, this is your financial advisor. I give up. You buy Tesla anyway. Full on German swearing now. You get it all. End phase. Yeah, end phase too. Okay, that's it. Last trade. 25 of Enphase. I didn't want to buy more, but I just did. Who remembers the scene from Bourne Identity? I'm pretty sure it was the first Bourne Identity, but Matt Damon picks up the girl in the Mini Cooper, and she's cursing in German. She's like, "Oh, verdammt nochmal." It was so great. I don't know why that just came in my mind, but that's kind of how I feel right now. All right, let me tag these purchases that I just made. We had 12 minutes to go. So I'm going to put the pictures in here. View all. I think you guys like it when I just put the orders in. Okay, that's Palantir, Pins, Tesla. Where's the Enphase one? Oh, did I not take a screenshot of Enphase? Pins. What is that? Oh crap. Oh, you idiot. I bought Pins twice instead of Enphase. Freaking moron. That's exactly what I did. That's too funny. I bought Pins twice. I forgot to change tickers. Idiot. Where do I see the messages from everybody? Well, wherever you're typing it. Well, dang it. I wanted Enphase. Okay, fine. Fine. Then we'll buy 20 of Enphase. A little less, but we'll buy 20 of Enphase. Oh my god. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to post that. And view all Enphase. Okay, there we go. Purchases just now at money. Boom. Cool. All right. Notifications out. Yeah. I love how I'm consistently getting the clown emoji and the eggplant. It's fine with me. I am a clown. I take it as a compliment. And you're listening to a guy drinking out of a 99 fishing cup. Should make you question your decisions. Good coffee. Thanks, Lauren. All right. Where were we? So Roblox is not up yet. Let's look at the yields. See, it's declining. It's just falling. It's just falling. It's plummeting. I'm playing old school RuneScape as we speak. I'm jealous. It's going to be under 1.5 here. Watch this. Auction comes out in 9 minutes and it goes under 1.5. If this skyrockets to 1.6, I got effed. And it's going to hurt. But again, I'm 70-30. I do drink my coffee black. Yes. Okay. So. Oh, man. Okay. What's happening with GameStop? My heart goes out. Like, I'm not playing the trade. I just hate it when like you get one or two people with big accounts sell out and it leads to a big old sell-off. It's just, oh God. Yeah. Okay. It's at 200. Yeah. The retail can't compete here is the problem, right? Because, retail's not moving millions of dollars in one trade at a time. Generally, it's either the institutionals or the institutional, the people who are institutional investors or were. Shift Tech bouncing nicely within the day here. Redfin. So a little bit of a stabilization here. It seems like the market's just really on pause right here, waiting to see what happens with this bond yield. Yields decel. Okay, what do we got here?
132.05, looking for a one full handle move up to 133.05, but being mindful in the event we do see yields stubbornly stay above 1.5%, and we stopped out at 131.21. I'm risking $500, Judge, to make 1,000.
All right, whatever. They're just talking about fancy trades here. Okay, which it's fun for, and like, I mean, there are ways you can make some good money doing some of the advanced trades, and we'll talk about advanced trades in the future. But for right now, in these big dip opportunities, I really want to focus my attention on trying to take advantage of the dips when I see them. You know, what's Tesla doing? Tesla just went positive. Wow. Look at that. Tesla went positive. What did we pay for Tesla? Is GME squeezing back up? That's hilarious. We'll look at it say. Okay. Okay, so we got in like somewhere right around here. Didn't exactly nail that dip. We tried. We got close. GME. Oh, here we. Oh my God. Look at this. There you go. It's so crazy. The volatility. All right. Well, back into the green. AMC, Enphase, Pinterest. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens with bond yields here too. What a crazy day halted, I bet, huh? Yeah. Gamma squeeze is going to be historical. Gosh. I used to drink my coffee with organic coconut milk. Now I drink it with half a gallon of Funfetti Coffee Mate. Ah. There's your choice change depending on the market? Let's see. Okay. 1.51 right now. It's been dipping the entire hour. Technically, these post soon. It's 6 minutes. GME, what a ride. Usually these are like medium roasts. Sorry, getting distracted here. I'm looking for updates, which we're waiting for in the next 5 minutes here. We're also getting close to the vote. Final vote approximately. Well, we're still debating in Congress right now.
Injections and infections. Yet my colleagues on the other side want to slow us down by voting no.
It's politics. Politics! Okay. And then over here, the Roblox is actually going down, but the market is going down. Now it's at 64.66, right? We had a little bit of a sell down in the market here. So going back. Okay. Full self-driving beta with the kids. Oh, that sounds scary, taking the kids in it on a full self-driving beta. I mean, I guess I'll be there to take over, but that sounds scary. All right, folks. We're waiting. We're 5 minutes away. You know what we can do really quick? While we wait for this auction to end, let's go see if we can really quickly pull up a real estate deal. We've got 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go. I don't know if I'm really doing justice by only giving 4 minutes to a deal analysis here, but let's see who's up anyway. Who's up and what they got. So deal analysis escrows. No, we actually don't have an in escrow. That's crazy. This is the first time we've caught up on deal analysis escrows in forever. That means if we don't get anything posted soon, we can start doing gut checks. The not in escrows. So the gut checks. Is anybody here with a gut check? Me. Okay, well, I guess you're here. That works. So what do you got? Longtime subscriber, semi-lurker. Content is great. Appreciate it. Single family. All right. Let's do very, very quick. We got 3 minutes. Yeah, but none that I could see. Okay, let's look. I mean, we're going to go fast on this, okay? So 500K, it's pending. So if you're gut checking, you didn't get it. Somebody else got it. We'll look at it really quick, though. Why do you think it's a good deal? Asking price is low relative to the others. It's far enough away from the freeway. This is beautiful. I mean, it's dated. It's the ugly cabinet color, the wallpaper. This is good. I like this. Like gut check wise, yes. 6 days on the market, yes. 73, yes. Location, yes. I mean, everything about this, yes across the board here, man. So far, I'm thinking yes on this without even looking at the comps. I know you're here, so I'm not going to put a time. Let's see here. Comps. Let's look at a couple of the comps you've got. What was the square footage of this? We got 2 minutes before auctions. 2738. I'm gonna get alcohol if we miss on the auction. Why is this so much larger? You gave me such small comps here. I can't use those comps. I need 2,700 square foot comps. Stop. I'm hitting plus, not minus. Come on. We got a minute to do comps on this real estate here. Okay, here you go. You got a 615 from February. What's this potentially going for? Listed for, wait, which one's yours? Oh, wait, no, that's somebody else. Oh, I'm clicking on somebody else's deal. Crap, I'm sorry. I'm screwing it up. Oh, man, I think I screwed it up. Where's your deal? How much is this one going for? 500. 500. Gosh, yeah, no, that looks like a deal. That looks like a great deal. 615, 615. Here's a 560. Figure out why this one went for 560 right here. But yeah, all the pricing is way higher. I mean, this is an example of buying a 500K place in a 6 to 650 neighborhood. That was a good one. I don't know. I hope you got it. We put in 50K over asking. Is that too much? It depends how high we think it can go. You know, if we think it's a 650 property, no, you still got some room in there. And see what you can grind down during the actual inspections. Okay. Auctions. Let's see. I mean, we're waiting. Okay, we've got 30 seconds to go until they post. Who had the link again? Let's see here. History, Treasury Direct, auction query. It's loading now. Yeah, Treasury Direct. Okay. So we're just we're on standby here. Auction. This is, I'm pretty sure this is where we're gonna see the move. And let's see how stocks react too. Tesla's positive. Okay, we're at 10. Where is it? Unless it's all already been priced in and this decline's happening. Well, okay. What are they saying here?
Anxiously today we've got that for you. Plus, 1 year after the pandemic was declared, retail has been turned on its head, not only in the way we shop, but in the way we pay as consumers.
Okay, come on, somebody. Maybe Bloomberg is covering it. I'll go to Bloomberg in 1 sec.
The market any minute now. The company saw an 85% jump in users last year as COVID-19 shutdown sent people online. Can that momentum last as the country reopens? But we begin with today's rally. Dom Chi's got all the numbers. Dom.
You didn't think it was going to follow up yesterday's big move, Melissa, with ones that we're seeing today. But yes, it's green across the screen and right near the session highs. The Dow Industrial is up 435 points at this point state, about 1.5% gains there. The S&P about 0.75%. An underperformance, though, in the green from the NASDAQ composite.
I mean, as of this moment here, the Treasury chart, we had a teeny little tick up here. But we're getting data here as of 101. And I'm not seeing anything crazy changing here yet, which is good. You know, that means we've been pricing in. What we don't want is a big spike. As you know, if this has like a big massive spike, we got a big problem. If this stays down here for the next like 5 minutes, I mean, the results I think are out. You know, the auction's over. Their website's down. Their website's down. What? Oh, that's too funny. Because I'm refreshing where the results are and their website's down right now. See. Yeah, cannot open because, and I'm pretty sure that wasn't me, my connection. Hold on. Let's just make sure that we are still, why does it go to FINRA? Google.com. That's not Google, but whatever. Yeah, this is up. So Treasury Direct is, oh, here we go. It's trying to load. Oh, had a little bit of a spike. There you go. Little bit of a spike. That's not bad. Okay, coming back down. Here we go. Here's that volatility. This is good. Stay down. Like, just so you know, the magnitude of a spike we were looking for, we're looking for this not to go to like 1.6. If this goes to 1.6, that's poopy doopy. Okay. So this is not bad. This is very good. This is very good right now. Obviously, we're expecting volatility here. This is kind of like an earnings report coming out, right? And the fact that this is coming back down is very, very good. And this is a teeny tiny spike. I mean, seriously, like the spike I was worried about would have been off this chart. Like literally off the chart, because the chart stops at 1.56 right here, the way I've got it zoomed in. Like I was worried we could go up to here. Look at this little baby spike right here. That's nothing. And we're even selling that one off. So this is good. Oh, can I go to 1 minute? Oh, that'd be cool. Let's see. Let's go to 1 day. Oh, 5 minutes. Let's try that. Okay, that's 5 minutes. Where was our time was over here. Can we go to 1 minute? Yeah, it says we can go to 1 minute. Can we? Oh, here we go. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like this. Hold on, you might not be able to see that. 1 sec. So this is where we sit right now. 1.15. That's nothing, and it's declining. This is good, folks. This is good. This is not bad. Let's look at the sticks for a moment here. But Tesla's actually declining a little bit. So somebody just got filled on their 666. Okay. So another opportunity to buy a little bit of low here. I did my buying. This is interesting. I mean, this is not bad news. It's declining. It's declining just hardcore. Just straight falling here. I'm going to refresh the treasury here. Let's see. Download. Okay, fine. Here we go. I mean, it doesn't look to me like they had a disaster. The pricing came in at 99.71. That probably explained this temporary little spike we had. But nothing crazy right here. Oh, let's listen to the breaking news. Maybe they're talking about it.
We're really thinking about that 7-year that was horrible a couple weeks ago. Well, 38 billion 10-year notes yielded 1.523. The one issued market was
when you looked at the bottom half, the correlation part, and that chart is 3023. If you want to see it in your Bloomberg terminal, just type G #BTV 3023. Today we saw some volatility, as Brian just mentioned, the 10-year yield going to 156 and coming back down to 151. How have tech stocks, other than GameStop been faring today?
Well, today, if we look at the reaction to this auction that we just saw, we did see the NASDAQ 100. It's been fluctuating around little change all day, basically, and it did dip a little bit lower. It's now back to just little change. And really, when you think about tech stocks, obviously the bond market has been in the driver's seat, mostly because of that negative correlation that you highlight.
Okay, I'm going to listen to CNBC for a sec.
considering this morning might be the last bus stop of the low CPI inflation data for this cycle. Melissa?
The last bus stop. That's a nice way of putting it. Rick, thank you. Rick Santelli.
I mean, this isn't bad. This is not bad news.
And Sherry Paul and Robert Teeter. Robert, I'll go to you. How are you viewing technology now, especially
combined with that CPI figure that we got this morning? To be fair, it was a little bit stale. It was from February. It doesn't factor in the stimulus we're still expected to get. But still, all of that doesn't quite paint the picture of runaway inflation.
Right.
I was watching Tesla shares, Katie. They were up at 1.7.5%. And I know that Elon Musk added another $25 billion to his own wealth yesterday, gaining to
look at the chart. I mean, the chart's doing fine. You know, we had a brief spike to 1.52. That's nothing. This is very good news. This was a big bond auction. No disaster. No, bond market causing a crash again. This is good. I'm not pissed off here.
100, it's little changed. And I think that
no beer for me.
Yesterday was a bit of an anomaly. That big rebound in risk assets, in tech, in Tesla. Nothing fundamentally changed from Monday when we actually saw the NASDAQ 100 close at a correction. So I think at this point, the markets are evaluating the landscape because the long-term case is still there that we are in a rising rate environment. That's going to put pressure on growth stocks such as Tesla with those longer dated cash flows. And you're seeing that bid from yesterday come out of the market a little.
So we're a little flat just overall on the market still. Like the market's not cheering this, but the market's certainly not selling this off.
Reporter, Bloomberg Opinions, Brian Chapata, writing about and talking to us about the 10-year auction. Check out OPIN Go for more from Brian and his team. Let's get now your first word news. For that, we go to Mark Crumpton. Mark?
Matt, thank you so much. The European Union has reached an agreement with Pfizer-BioNTech
All right.
to get an extra...
I mean, look, that's good. That's good. It certainly beats disaster. We had no disaster here. I did a little bit of buying here. I'm within a few bucks on those buys. We didn't really have a movement either way here, which is honestly good. We don't want it because we trended down the entire day. Why would we want more? I mean, in terms of the bond yields, this is good. Let's look at them one more time here. Okay, we're already done talking about them here. Yeah, this was a non-event. Tiny little baby spike and then gone. Nothing. And look, it's pretty much ending where the yields basically predicted that it would end. You know, the market was pricing this down to about 1.51. All right. Fund manager still at lunch. Yeah, they'll come back and go shopping shortly, I'm sure. See, we're flat on that auction news here. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. So, yeah. If somebody wants to do, by the way, and I'm still going through a lot of your research submissions, and I appreciate all of you. I've been, I think I've replied to about 30 of you, which is a fraction of what I got to get through, but I'm working on it every day. Yeah, so I have patience there, but I'm coming around. And generally what I'm doing is I'm asking follow-up questions, and then that's really helping me gauge how we want to move forward. But anyway, you know, another one that I'm looking at right now, and so if somebody's interested in doing some research on this one, or even if you post this in Discord, look into Voyager Digital. The problem with Voyager Digital, let's see, we got two. Hold on, we got Voyager and Voyager Digital here. I got to figure out which one's which. Hold on, I can find that out here. But I really liked my CEO interview here. So we got two here. So we got the Canadian one, VYGR, and then we got the United States one, VYGVF. Somebody can figure out the market cap of this company. I'm trying to figure this out in US dollars, but I haven't been able to find it anywhere. I'm going to do a quick look over here. But this company is interesting to me. But yeah, this is what I thought. See, they're showing at, I think they're at like $1.8 billion US. Their revenue, yeah, $1.9 billion US. Yeah, their revenue is relatively low for that. I mean, I think they might have like 12 or 14 mil in revenue this year. They're selling for 100 times rev. But the CEO in the interview said that they're selling for 15 times revenue. So if somebody can figure out why, the CEO would say they're selling for 15 times revenue, but it's actually selling for like 100 times revenue. What's happening there? That would be very intriguing to me. Please tag me in Discord if you could figure that one out. I haven't put the effort in yet to do it, and I'm gonna go eat some cereal now. But anyway, yeah, okay. So we did a little bit of buying. You know, things are slightly starting to turn green again, with the exception of Canoe, which is red candlesticking. We'll see how this evolves, obviously, throughout the day. I got some green. Pinterest here going green. Pinterest, I think, will be over 70 here shortly. We'll see. All right, folks. So you saw some buys. We saw non-action. Nancy Pelosi's talking right now in the House, and take it from there. Thanks so much for watching, folks. We'll see you next time. Bye.